Hello, everyone. It's your girl Bree coming here with Operation Thanksgiving was a success. Everyone was fed. We laughed. We danced. We had a good time. I am grateful. Oh, excuse me. I am grateful for the time that I got to enjoy and spend with my family. It's such an amazing time. But as I was sitting down on the sofa, me and my daughter was talking, y'all. It's 36 days left into the new year. Make these 36 days count. Let go of any baggage that's holding you back, any old wounds, scars that try to come up, any old baggage. Get rid of them people. Do not go into December holding on to people who no longer serving you. Let go of all them people, man. Cut all them people off. Get rid of old text message. Get rid of old pictures. Get rid of everybody. Cleanse yourself. Fast. Spiritual baths. Just get rid of all those people. God is doing some, oh man, he's going to do some amazing things in 2022. Don't go back to a situation that you had to heal from. Don't go back to anyone who hurt you, lied to you, played with you, was jealous and envious of you. Come from amongst all those type of people. Don't interact with those people. Don't even get yourself caught up in none of those people BS on what they got going on. Just y'all heal yourself. Laugh more. Live your life. Get out. Get out the house and just live. Just live. You might find out some things about somebody you thought you knew. Let all that go. Forgive them and move on. No matter what nobody has done to you, y'all. Forgive, move on, live your life, man. Anything somebody tried to do to you, it didn't stop you, man. It made you more stronger. Stand in your strength, stand in your power. Be who you are here to be. Be yourself. Love yourself, your true, authentic self. Let them talk. Let them hate. Let them do whatever they feel like they need to do to make themselves look good. But do not get off your throne to address anyone. Do not get off your throne. Do not get out your character. Because guess what? Someone's watching. And those someones, if you have children, they're watching. They're watching how you react to situations when people put your back against the wall. They're watching how you react to when people lie about you. They're watching these things. And whatever you do, be your true self. Love yourself first. How could you love somebody else if you're not loving on yourself? Always love yourself. Always. Always be true to yourself. Always. Um, like I was saying, with the 36 days that they have left to come, y'all, I have such amazing things that I was thinking of today with me and my children. We were thinking about amazing things, and I was saying, God, Lord, have mercy. God, you got me through so much this year. So much, man. October flew by. November flew by. Lord, it's about to be a new year, new blessings, man, new mercy, new grace, y'all. Do you still want to be stuck in the same situation where you was from last year? Or do you want to upgrade your life? Do you still want to be robbing Peter to pay Paul? Do you still want to be unsure of their relationship? Do you still want to be sitting at home or wait on you're supposed to be man to do things for you? Do you still want to be chasing behind a man, giving a man money, or chasing behind a woman, giving a woman all your money? Do you still want to be buying somebody else's time? Do you still want to be somebody else best? No, no, no. It's time for you to stand up, love yourself more, It's okay. It's okay to be single. It's okay to take a semester off of school. Sometimes, y'all, we need a mental break, because our mind be overload. When you're a mother, you go through a lot of stuff, your mind be overflowing and overload. You need a mental break. A lot of times you could take a break. Don't let nobody tell you can't take no break to focus on what you need to focus on. Don't let nobody tell you um oh dang, you ain't finished with school yet. Dang, you not married yet. Dang, you don't have a vehicle yet. Dang, you ain't buy that house yet. Dang, you ain't do this yet. Why is they worried about you? They pocket watching you, pocket watching your life, worried about what you got going on in your life. No, you worry about your life. Make sure your ducks is in order. Don't worry. Do not get trapped into what somebody else have going on in their life. Just focus on you and how to make yourself better, how to be a better mother, how to be a better woman, how to be a better sister, how to be a better brother, how to be a better dad, how to be the better grandson, granddaughter, whatever. That's what we focus on, man. We are building. We are building. We are not sitting back. We're not in no lack mentality. We're starting businesses. We're buying properties. We're putting those CDs up for our children. We're making this money for if we close our eyes, our children are straight. This is what we doing. It's no more entertaining foolishness. When you were a child, you acted as a child. It's not, but now you're a grown woman or man. You put away childish things. It's bag time. It's time to eat by all means necessary. It's not time to be hating on the next person. It's time to be pulling each other up. It's not time to be worried about what the next person driving or worried about the next person dressing and none of this. It's not time for that. It's time to heal your childhood wounds, face your insecurities, and be the boss and the bosses that you were here to be. That's what it's time about. It is time for these things. It's time to step into your divine calling. It's time for you to get up. Get up. Get up. Man, listen, I don't care if it take you one day at a time. I don't care if you fail that test 50 times. Man, you keep trying until you pass that test. Man, don't let no outsider dictate what you got going on, because these outsiders not going to pay your bills. Man, listen, whatever you went through this year, do not bring that into next year. Do not bring nothing negative, only positive. If you learned that when you need people, they never there for you, but anytime somebody needs you, you always there for them. You cut them naysayers off. You cut out them situational supporters. Man, if somebody can't, let me tell you something, if somebody can't be there for you like you be there for them, you cut them out, man. Cut them out, because if you could be there for somebody with all you got going on, but you just need them that one time, they're not there, man, let that person go. Man, we're not doing none of that. In 2022, we're not doing any of that. God is revealing things to us right now to get clear out of our lives, so those people can't come with us. We're not going to associate ourselves with those people. We're going to be cordial if we see them. We're going to speak or do all that, but it's no hard feelings. But God, He is redirecting our paths. Our paths, man. These people cannot come get us, and we don't need to be taking nobody with us who's not really there for us. They just want to use us, use and abuse us, see what money they can get for us. But know our personal business, blackmail us, working with other people to try to destroy you. No, 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 we're not doing that. We're not entertaining those people. Hey, we're moving on. Hey, I knew you was a snake. I knew you played me. Guess what? Kudos to you. I wish you nothing but the best or whatever you have going on, because you can't stop nothing that God has for me. Nobody can stop what God has for you. Stop letting these people try to intimidate you. Man, these people can't stop what God has for you. I don't care what these people got. I don't care what they got going on. Man, I don't care what you have done in your life. Man, ain't nobody can't stop what God got for you but you, man. And guess what? God will sit you down to get your attention. God will sit your butt completely down. He will humble you. He will break you. God will break you. I remember I had told one of my friends a while back, I said, you know how you know when you're going through karma? Most of the times when you're going through karma, if you love money, God will shut your money down. If you love being a fly guy, you won't be able to dress and be no fly guy or fly girl. The thing you love most, that's what God, when you're dealing with karma, that's the first thing it hit. But 9 out of 10 is your finances. That's the first place that it hit. I was telling somebody, y'all gotta learn this. Y'all gotta learn this thing. Study the law of attraction. Study these books. Y'all have to learn to study your Bible. Man, karma is real. Get it together. 36 more days. We're counting down. We're breaking these generational curses. We're doing the things that we need to do. We're encouraging each other. We're sticking to our plan. We're sticking to our goals. We're letting ourselves know that we're not easily broken. We are pressing forward in everything that we do, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this new year about to bring us some blessings. Bring in nothing but the blessings. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do, man? Are you gonna still be pocket watching, try to leech off of somebody else's plate, or you gonna go out here and get your own plate? What you gonna do? Man, what you gonna do? You gonna boss up? Or you gonna still be the little boy or the little girl? The time is now. God is calling you to forgive. Man, listen. I don't care what happened as of yesterday. I could care less what happened. I forgave everybody who did any harm to me, my children who tried to do harm to me and my children, who told lies on me and my children, who tried to break me and my children, who tried to slander me and my children's name. I forgive everybody. I forgive all the Judases that I allowed to come into my life. I forgive all the snakes that I allowed to be part of my life because I allowed it. I didn't follow my intuition because I felt like I knew this person for this many years, or I knew this and I knew that. I felt like they wouldn't snake me. That'd be the main ones, the main people that know you, know your struggle, know what you came from, be the main ones that snake you because they're envious and jealous of you. Man, recognize the red flags when God is showing you things. Recognize who's there for you. Recognize who's not there for you. People wear masks, man. One way you can strip somebody off a mask is put yourself in a situation. Just act like you in a situation and see how they're going to react or what they're going to do. You don't necessarily have to be in that situation, but you could just see. You could just see who there for you and who not there for you. Everybody does not deserve your time. Everybody does not deserve your energy. Everybody does not deserve to be a part of your life. Let go of those people that are no longer serving you. Let go of those naysayers. Let go of those people who's clapping for you while you in their presence, but behind your back, they working with your ops. Let go of those people. Let go of those cloud chasers. Let go of those men who try to get with you to keep you, that's being paid under the table to keep you from being with the person that you really need to be with. Let go of these people. Let go of these people who are speaking evil against you. Let go of these people who doing spells upon you. Let go of all these people that's no longer serving you. These people are fake. These people are fake, and you're not fake. You're your true, authentic self. So why do you want to be in the company of a fake person? Why do you want a fake person around you? Once a snake show you that there's a snake, you cut their head off. Because if you don't cut off their head, the snake is still going to change the skin. But at the end of the day, it's still going to be a snake. Recognize your worth. Recognize who you are. Recognize where God is trying to take you. Where he's taking you. Everybody cannot come with you. Learn to be in a season of singleness. Some of y'all are scared to be alone. Some of y'all have abandonment issues. Y'all scared to be alone. Y'all, man, no. Sometimes you need to be alone. You need to gather your thoughts. You need to be still and listen to the voice of God. Never be scared to be alone. That's when God speaks to you in your quiet time, in your quiet place. Don't be scared of nothing, man. Listen, anything you have done in life or going to do in life, don't be ashamed of it. You did what you did. You stand on what you did. Stop allowing these people to bring up your past. Stop allowing these people to throw stuff in your face. Stop allowing these people to try to stop you from moving on in your life. Man, listen, let go and let God deal with the people who is trying to hurt you and try to bring you down. Let God deal with these people. Give these people over to God. Stop hindering yourself from the foolishness that these people have done. Yeah, these people hurt you. Yeah, they talked about you. Yeah, these people try to get your children taken. Yeah, these people done magic on you. Yeah, these people done this, they done this. It doesn't matter what they done. It's what you done. And I hope and pray what you did was fall upon your knees and pray for the people who have tried to wrong you and harm you. Because God says, vengeance is mine. God can whoop somebody far more than you can. Give those things to God that is bothering you. Give your problems, give your worries, give your stress, give your tears, give everything to him. Surrender all to him because he is so worthy to be praised. He wants to take your problems. He don't want you to suffer. He wants you to live a lifestyle of luxury. He wants you to have the abundance that you came here with. He wants you to have these things, but you have to surrender. What are you willing to sacrifice for God? God? Are you willing to give up that man that you want so bad? Are you willing to give up that relationship that you want so bad? Are you willing to give up that vehicle that you want so bad? Are you willing to give up that career you went to school and worked so hard for to have? Are you willing to give up that career for God because he wants you to direct you to go somewhere else? Are you willing to live for him? Are you willing to really be a warrior for the Lord? Get ready. Get ready for all the things that's taking off in your life. You're going places. You have somewhere to go. You have a place to be. Stop allowing these people. I don't care who it is, family, friends, children, whoever. I don't care. Spouses, let them go. Parents, I don't care. Let these people go who are hindering you from being in your divine calling, who are hindering you from being the best that you can be. Let these people go. They can't go with you anyway. You holding on to something somebody did from you 50, 60 years ago. Let that go. Don't, 2 weeks ago, somebody did something to you. Somebody cut you off in traffic. You still talking about it. Let it go. Stop hindering yourself. Open your heart to love. Love everybody. I don't care what they have done with you. Love everybody. Don't let nobody get no power over you. Don't let nobody have you all up in your head. Don't let nobody mind screw you. Don't let nobody feel like they can play with you. Because if somebody feel like they can play with you, they're going to keep playing with you. You cut that off. When you notice somebody's not doing right by you or treating you right and doing all the rest of this, cut them off. Plain and simple, cut them off. Cleanse yourself. Cleanse your house. Anything that person gave to you, got rid of it. You have to get rid of it because the enemy doesn't care who he used to distract you. The enemy doesn't care who he used to try to break you down, to tell you, listen, the enemy will use the same person that you laying next to. The enemy will use the same person that you sleeping with. The enemy will use the same person that you giving money because they don't have no money. And it'd be the same snake that still bites you. Recognize who you're dealing with. Recognize that the enemy has many taxes and he don't care who he uses because these people are running around here unhealed. These people don't know how to love themselves. So how could they love you? How could someone say that they love you when they don't love themselves? How could somebody could be assured of you when they're not assured of themselves? Come on, get it together. Trust your intuition. Recognize the things that God is trying to tell you. Recognize what your intuition is trying to tell you. Cleanse your room up. Clean your room up from top to bottom so you can meditate. And you can meditate and the Lord can come in there with you. And you can sit and you can meditate so he can show you some things. So he can reveal to who the snakes is to you. He can reveal the ones who are going to be in your paperwork. He's going to reveal the ones who try to get your children taken. He's going to reveal the ones who was praying on your downfall. He was going to reveal the ones who were sending the evil eyes to you and do these things. Trust in God at all times. God said he got you. God said no weapon that is formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises in judgment shall be condemned. God said put your trust in him. Trust in no man. God said trust no man. God said never let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. God said, yeah, you could tell them things, but make sure you're not telling them everything. Make sure you're not telling them everything. Trust your own self. You're grown enough to know when you're being snaked, when you're being used, when you're being abused. That's upon you. Once you find out somebody is not for you and they're using it and abusing you and talking about you like a dog and doing these things, if you choose to still deal with them, then that's you. That's on you. But take accountability for what you're doing. Take accountability. You know, people smile on you. They come to your house. They be around your children. They say they love you. They say they love your children, but they're praying for your downfall. They want you to fall. They don't want you to get ahead. They're trying to stop you. They'll come in. They'll try to marry you. They'll try to do these things. They'll try to do everything that you want them to do. No, don't fall for it. Don't fall for the tricks that the enemy come in, because the enemy know what you're praying and asking God for. Moving silent at all times. Because the enemy knows what you want. So he's going to try to send it in to get you wrapped up, tangled up, tied up in him. You belong to the Lord. You are a warrior for the Lord. Don't give in to the devil and to his temptations. Because he's selling you a whole bunch of broken promises. You don't need any more broken promises. You've been getting broken promises half of your life. Hear your heart. Move on. Be grateful. Be thankful. Anybody who was not in your life today, anybody did not call and check up on your children today, you are your children today. Anybody who wasn't at the dinner table eating with you, because those people are not supposed to be in your life. Those people are not supposed to be in your life, so let those people go. Because everybody that's supposed to be in your life would have been here in your life, but they wasn't. So let those people go. Stop holding on to the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Stop holding on to the potential in somebody. People can have potential all of that, but if they're not putting it forth for themselves, let it go. Never want something for somebody more than they want for themselves. And I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself also. Because sometimes we need to minister to ourselves. Sometimes we so easy to see the flaws into somebody else and what they're going through, but we neglect the own stuff that's right in front of our own face, that we see that we're dealing with snakes. They see that we're dealing with people that's not no good. We see that we're dealing with people who are preying on our downfall. We see that we're dealing with people with generational curses. We all have generational curses, but some of them have them way, way bad, and they don't even care. People don't even care. People will kiss you, tell you they love you, and still betray you. Be careful. Be careful who you're allowing to entertain. Be careful who you're allowing around your children. Be careful who you're allowing in your home. Your home is your safe haven. Everybody can't go in your safe haven. Everybody can't go in your sanctuary. Do more praying, do more fasting, spend more time with God so he can eliminate these people. When your vibration is high and you're spending more time with God and you're standing, you're praying and you're not worrying and you're not stressing, these people can't come near you. He won't allow these people to come near you. He will keep these people from you. God will make somebody come and apologize to you and you don't even know nothing about why they're apologizing to, but God heard those conversations when you wasn't around. God seen the evil things that they was wishing upon you when you wasn't around. Just forgive them and move on, because what God has for you, you're going places. You got somewhere to go. You got things to do. You don't have time to be worried about naysayers. You don't have time to be worried about those who don't want to go anywhere, who's stubborn, stuck in their ways, who's settling. Who knows they deserve better but want to settle, want to be miserable in a relationship, want to be miserable at a job, want to be miserable in a family dynamic. No, misery love company. We're not being miserable 2022. We're smiling at all times. The smile on our face. We're not crying no sad tears. If we're crying tears, it's going to be tears of happiness, abundance, blessings. That's the tears we're going to be crying. We're not giving our power away to these people anymore. We're not allowing these people to pull on us anymore. We're not allowing these people to use us. We're not allowing these people to manipulate us. We're not allowing any of this. We're staying prayed up. I don't care what the problem is. You get in an argument with one of your children, you falling on your knees, you're praying. Man, we're on the spiritual warfare. Man, you got to stay prayed up at all times. Don't allow the enemy to confuse you. Don't allow somebody to come in and to confuse you. Watch these narcissists. Be careful of these snakes. Watch them. Watch them. Watch these pedophiles. Watch these people. Watch these people with hidden agendas in your life that's trying to get you caught up in court cases and stuff. Watch these people. Watch these people who are stealing your identity and putting things in your name and doing all kind of crooked stuff that you know nothing about. Watch these snakes. Watch these people. Trust me, watch these people. These people want to destroy you. These people are scared. They're scared of your light. They're scared of your abundance. They're scared of you, where you're going. Everybody who knows your name, and I don't care how long you've been knowing that people, they're not happy for you when you move up. They want you to stay down in the trenches. They want you to be in the dumps. They don't want you to get up. They don't want you to be a breadwinner. They don't want you to be none of that. They want you to be like them, in a poverty and a lack mindset. No, we're not doing that. We're setting ourselves free, financially free. We're taking care of our debts. We're doing the things that we need to do. We're not allowing anybody to mess up our credit. We're not allowing anybody to try to tear us down. We're doing what we have to do for our children, man. We're putting our children first. It's enough of this. It's enough of all this. hanging with your partners and that's your homegirl doing all this. No, it's family time. 2022 is a year of family. We're building families. We're building these empires up. Come on, we're going to get it together. We're going to do what we have to do. It's no more playing. It's no more lacking. Stop sleeping up on yourself. I want you to get in that mirror and I want you to encourage yourself, baby, because you are who God say you are. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. God took his paintbrush. He put his paintbrush on you. God anointing you. He gave you your spiritual gifts, your spiritual abilities. You better use them. No, it ain't gonna make sense to everybody. Ain't nobody got to understand what you're doing or why you doing it. That's not for them to understand. That's for you and God. Stop allowing somebody to tell you, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. They ain't no God. They ain't got no heaven or hell to put you in. I want you to stand and do what you want to do for God. Go before God and let God, hey, God, I want to do this, I want to do that. Whatever you feel like you want to do. Be the best you can be at it. Don't let these haters stop you. Don't let these haters get you down. Man, they can't break you. They're going to do all kind of stuff to stop you, man. They're going to slander your name. They're going to do all this other kind of stuff. Bring up your past, do all that. Man, you don't let none of that hinder you. Because when one door closed, they got 7 more doors that's open. I promise you this. I promise you, God not going to let his child suffer. He's not going to let his people go without. Y'all pay attention to what's going on around you. Pay attention to what God trying to show you. God got a mission for you. He's calling for you. Stand up and do what you need to do for the Lord. Let go of all these people. Set yourself free. Family, friends, whoever, mama, daddy, sister, brother, children, I don't care. Cut them off. If they're not helping you to get to where you need to be with God, if they're not ministering and pouring into your spirit, let them go. If they just want to take, let them people go. Drain you of your energy and use you. Try to knock your spiritual gifts and stuff. Let those people go. You're in a toxic relationship. Let your children see you being toxic and get hurt and cry. Let them people go. You buying unnecessary bags, purses, and shoes and stuff you don't need. Stop. Stop wasting your money on foolish stuff. Stop. Save. Make sure your storehouse runneth over. Do everything that you need to do that God is telling you to do. Journal. Write these things down. Write your vision down so it can be made plain. It's not going to be easy. God says, count it all joy when you fall into various trials and tribulations, for it's only a test of your faith. Who you believing in? Who you trusting in? When everything coming around, you better know. Man, I know God going to bring me through this. When you feel like the whole world is against you, you better stand and say, man, I know God is with me. God go before me. My angels go before me. I know I shall prosper. God said, ye though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you shall fear no evil. For his staff and his rod, they carry you. They prepare a table for you in the presence of the enemy. When God bless you, he blessing you to shine. Shine in front of your enemy, in front of the ones who tried to stop you, try to stop your money, try to stop your spiritual gift, wanted you to be down, wanted you to be the depression. Come out of all that. Come out of all that. Come out of depression. Come out of jealousy. Come out of envious. Come out of strife. Come out of malice. Set yourself free. Set yourself free. So God can use you and work on you. Allow God to use you because he want to use you. Allow God to bless you. Allow God to pour into you. Trust in him. You trust in the men that you lay on side of. Y'all trust in the women that y'all lay on side of. And they bringing home STDs and everything else. Got you looking stupid in the streets and everything else. Trust in God. Trust in God. He will not fail you. Man will fail you. A man will tell you anything. Anything to make you stay, to have you looking stupid. A woman will tell you anything to make you stay and have you looking stupid. People are master manipulators. God is not a manipulator. God is a man who cannot lie. His word shall never come back to him void. Trust in him for him to do your will and your way. Don't let nobody tear you down. Don't let what nobody say about you get you down. Love yourself. The love you looking for from somebody else that's already inside of you. Love yourself. Tap into yourself. Spend time with yourself. Get to know yourself in every intimate way you can possibly can. Know you and know who you are. Know whose you are. Don't let these people put you in a depression. Don't let these people isolate you. Don't let these people feel like they can bully you. Nobody can bully you. You're a divine being. God has a calling for you. He has his hands upon you. What can they do to you but what God allowed them to do to you? And you his chosen one. He's not going to allow these people to hurt you. He's not going to allow these people to embarrass you or try to shame you. God going to send the angels that are capped around you to deal with this. Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Ariel, all of them, Raphael, they don't go on your behalf. Acknowledge them. Acknowledge that they don't go. Acknowledge that they're fighting for you. They're ministering and warring on your behalf. Acknowledge that. Take some time out. 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. Pray to God. Intercede for yourself. You don't need to pick up the phone, call Sally, Sue, James, Paul, or nobody. Tell them about the problems you have. Go to the way maker, the miracle worker. Go to the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. Go to the man who created everything. Don't go to your neighbor. Don't look to your left nor to your right. Look up to the hills which come with your health, and your health come from God. He's going to guide you. He's going to make sure those bills paid. He's going to make sure that you're disease free. He's going to make sure that you're cured from cancer. He's going to make sure that your grandparents are cured. He's going to make sure that your kids are lining up. He's going to make sure that they spend some time with him, love on him. That's all he wants. Don't allow the enemy to feel like they won. The enemy haven't won anything. Most of all, be thankful. Thankful. Like I was saying, I was taught a lot of stuff. I had to sit back and I'm thankful. My children, they're alive. They got bones in their body, got flowing in their body. They're disease free. I got a clean bill of health. My children got a clean bill of health. I'm disease free. I have no worries. I have no stress. I have anointing. I have the power within me to step on any giant. Dig deep in your belly and get that power out of you and use that power. Work for the Lord. Do your will. Do your way. Minister to people. Don't let these people get the best of you. Because where God is bringing you, he already aligned it up. They got people waiting for you. They got people looking for you that you don't even know. They got people waiting. Because God has aligned it. He just waiting on you to get yourself in order. Get yourself in order, man. Let these people go. Do not look back at these people who have hurt you, have wronged you, have told lies from you, have done mischievous and evil stuff behind your back. Will never, ever be man or woman enough to do it to your face. Cut those people out. Today, I encourage you to get rid of every baggage, every self-doubt, self-pity, everything that's hindering you from being the best that you can be. You get rid of it. And then you pray. And you ask God for wisdom, knowledge, power. Because he's going to give it to you. And you ask God to come into your life and you let him lead and guide you on the path that he wants you to go. And you pick up your word. For those of you who like to read your word. If you don't want to read your word, that's fine. But the ones of you who like to read your Bible, you pick up your word. And you let God lead and guide you where he wants you to start. But most of all, you stay prayed up at all times. Again, this your girl Bree. I'm praying with you and I'm praying for you. And I pray that you all had a blessed Thanksgiving with your family and your friends. I pray for traveling grace for anybody who has to go back home. I pray all your needs are met. I pray these last 36 days that blessings overflow, that you make up your mind, that you be very decisive on what you want or how you want it. I pray for you guys. I'm praying for your children, your spouses, your household, your dogs, your cats, whatever. Whatever is important to you is important to me. I'm praying for you because we are sisters and brothers in Christ. We are helpmates to one another. We're not here to tear each other down, but to build each other up. So I'm praying for you. Praying for my enemies, my frenemies, whoever. I'm praying. I'm praying that God meets your needs, meet you right where you are, whatever you may stand in need of. I pray that God get it. But most of all, I pray that y'all be honest with yourself. Be your true, authentic self. Speak your truth. If you did something, say you did it. Speak your truth. Do not let your throat chakra be clogged up. Don't worry about your haters or your naysayers. And I mean, even people that you have wronged, don't worry about them. If you go to them and ask for forgiveness and they don't forgive you, you did your part. That's on you. That's on them and God. Do your part and ask for forgiveness and move on. I don't care what you have done to somebody. Everybody deserves a second chance. Sometimes a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh chance. Everybody deserves that. So don't be hard up on yourself because you forgave somebody who hurt you, who molested you, who slandered your name, who stole money from you, who lied to you, who tried to harm your children, who stole lies about your children. Don't worry about none of that. Just know that God sit high and he look low, and karma is real. A lot of people don't believe in karma, but karma is very real. Be careful of the seeds you plant. Make sure you always plant on the solid ground, because if not, you'll get weeds and all kind of other things and cracks in your crevice in your foundation, and you don't want that. You want a solid foundation. You want your feet to be planted like the tree planted by the water. You want it solid. You want God to know your scent. You don't want to go to him only when you need something. Go to him when you all fulled up. Go to him at all times. Because I know what he can do. Because he done it for me. He done it for me. A poor girl grew up with a rough childhood, rough half adulthood. But he turned her around because he knew who I was and he knew where I was going. And I'm forever grateful for God allowing me to go through the things that I went through so that I could see how strong I was. I passed all my tests. I was strong. But I learned to love me and I learned to do me. Now I pray everyone have a blessed day, night, whenever you may see this video, and I pray that it touch you in some kind of way. And I also pray for your mind, body, soul, and spirit. I pray that the good Lord will continue to lead and guide you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Y'all be blessed.